Mr. President, distinguished colleagues. I am speaking in support of the amendments to the draft resolution on mass surveillance proposed by Sir Roger Gale and adopted unanimously as the opinion of the Committee on Culture, Science, Education and Media. I believe that it is absolutely relevant to balance the text of the original report, since otherwise it may seem biased by anti-American sentiments. Mass surveillance is not a recent phenomenon. I represent a post-communist country, Ukraine, a country which for 70 years was under communist dictatorship within the USSR, with its all-embracing mass surveillance carried out by the notorious KGB. I know from my personal life experience the fundamental truth of the citation of Alexander Solzhenitsyn, that our freedom is built on what others do not know of our existences, which is cited in the report on mass surveillance. Nevertheless, I believe that in view of current global and regional threats, nations are entitled to self-defense. In particular, considering potential terrorist attacks or the so-called hybrid wars that might be launched by aggressive neighbors, like in the case of Russia's war of aggression against Ukraine. There are circumstances where, for diplomatic, political, or military reasons, surveillance is justified. I strongly agree and support the following two statements made in the explanatory memorandum to the committee's opinion. Firstly, given the dismal record of the Russian authorities in relation to transparency and access to information, it is unlikely that general support for whistleblowing and altruism have guided Russian authorities when granting Mr. Snowden asylum, a residence permit, housing, and work in Russia. Snowden's knowledge as a key collaborator of US intelligence services has probably been already used in order to improve Russian intelligence operations in cyberspace. And I would add, in particular, in Russia's hybrid war against Ukraine. Secondly, the citation from the judgment of the European Court of Human Rights in Class and Others versus Germany is timelier today than ever before. Democratic societies nowadays find themselves threatened by highly sophisticated forms of espionage and by terrorism, with the result that the state must be able, in order effectively to counter such threats, to undertake the secret surveillance of subversive elements operating within its jurisdiction. Thank you.